The Bears have traded All-Pro edge rusher Khalil Mack to the Chargers for a second-round pick in 2022 and a sixth round in 2023. The Chargers will take on all $63 million remaining on Mack's current contract. The deal will be official when the new league year starts next week. In cap moves, the Titans released Pro Bowl guard Roger Saffold. This move will save $10.4 million in cap space. Before Saffold's release, Tennessee was $5 million over the cap. The Washington Commanders are expected to release safety Landon Collins after the two sides couldn't come to an agreement on a restructured contract. The move will save $6.5 million in cap space. And great news for Eagles fans. All-Pro center Jason Kelce announced on Twitter that he will play in 2022. The four-time All-Pro has played his entire 11-year career with the Eagles. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
I need tech that leaves my hands free during my work day and my workout.
It's possible. Pulse.
I need tech for my home office that makes it easier to work from home.
Also possible. Because your local Staples store has the innovative tech and tools you need to take on the future of work, all at great prices. Right now, AirPods Pro are only $199, a savings of $50. Explore what's new now at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 3/12. Limit 2 while supplies last.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems. Listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-466-9625. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-466-9625.
Well, happy Friday to you, the 11th day of March, 2022. Friday. Okay, and the big weekend coming up, right, Gene?
Yeah, that's, the final weekend of the fair, the final portions of the 10 days. We're fortunate to have a fair that's 10 days long when you check around the country.
Yeah, and we were the last California fair. And now we're the first after the pandemic.
Only fitting.
Yes.
Only fitting.
And tonight, it will be Eli Moreno-Drew broadcasting live from the fair. Then you will be there this weekend, right?
Saturday and Sunday both. We'll open the booth at noontime. And, of course, we're going to be checking to see if you walk by and don't say anything.
Yeah, that would not be nice. You have to say,
no, not at all.
Hi there.
I want you to stop by and greet us and say hi.
Yes, and register to win some great prizes.
Yes, and we'll give those away this coming Monday.
And just to give you a heads up, the 2022 Festival of Flight is tomorrow, and we'll have updates from NAFL Centro.
Got that all squared away?
It's all squared away, and we will be getting updates through the day and let you know what's going on at NAFL Centro for the Festival of Flight.
How did you get a long enough cord from the naval base here to our studios?
Well, I went through the naval procurement system.
The procurement system?
Yeah. And they said, oh, not a problem. We got cables that'll reach that far.
Well, there you go.
Yes. So we're good.
Yes.
Anyway. And, of course, the Blue Angels, but then there are a number of other acts and displays. And, it's all wrapped up in one day. The Food Festival and fireworks also tomorrow at NAFL Centro, the Pearl of the Desert.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay, you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays there are.
Okay. Actress O'Neill, 71. Actor Mark Metcalf, 70. Rocker Mark Stein of Vanilla Fudge, 69. Don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin, 66. Actress Susan Richardson is 64. Actress Alex Kingston, 53. Actor Wallace Langham, 50. Actor John Roman, 49. Actor Terrence Howard, 47. Actor Johnny Knoxville, 45. Actor David Anders, 35. Actress Thora Birch, 34. Actor Rob Brown, 32. Actor Anton Yelchin is 27. Here's an idea. Something special. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch. It's an extraordinary place. And, well, they've got so many things, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch. Homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. They make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe starting from scratch. Covered peanuts, raisins, almonds, and more. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, Google the Peanut Patch. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions and then spend a day at the Peanut Patch. They are open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. A great way to spend some great gift packs that you can ship anywhere in the world. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Let's celebrate today's birthdays. Happy birthday, Nucia, Adrian Castellanos, Angie Garcia, Barbara Rios, Bobby Vasquez, Daniel, David Loera, David Ramirez, Elizabeth Wilson, Joseph Perez, Kimberly Vasquez, Margarita Farrow, Maria Calderon, Matthew Edwards, Nicole Morales, Martinez, Sylvia Mo, Susan Carrion, Sylvia Nelson, Will Thomas Jr., Yahara Carbajal, Ana Paula Escalante, and Paula Julieta Escalante, Ricardo Ortega, Sylvia Nelson, Sarah Hilfiger, Renee Santillan, Louis Pineda. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and let's see. Oh, you heard maybe on CBS News, the Tin Man's oil can from The Wizard of Oz is going up for sale at an auction house.
And it's going to be a squeaky clean deal.
Well, no. This piece of movie history, it's expected to bring about $200,000. But, you know, I understand the value can skyrocket once everybody finds out the can is actually full of oil.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Going to go up.
Yes, it is. If it's an environmental issue or what.
Okay, and what? Let's see. We already talked about the fair. We talked about the Festival of Flight, and just things going on. People returning to normal, and people in the Imperial Valley with sense enough to get vaccinated. So, good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to fill in after the Blues fly and when the fireworks start. They must have some other entertainment or something.
Festival, the food festival.
Okay, the food festival will
Yes.
happen at that time.
Yeah. Okay.
You have it.
You got it. We've got news. A look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by your friends in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. President is to announce any minute now new U.S. sanctions aimed at crippling Russia's economy over the war in Ukraine. Mr. Biden expected to call for the end of the U.S. normal trade relations with Russia and a reported ban on Russian alcohol and seafood imports. Vice President Harris in Bucharest today.
We stand together, Romania and the United States, in ensuring that we will do all that is required to put resources into the humanitarian piece of this.
Our correspondent Steve Futterman has more from Poland.
Overnight, Russia expanded its attacks, bombing 2 cities in the west, including one just 70 on the Poland-Ukraine border.
In Dnipro, firefighters putting out the flames of a Russian strike that killed at least one person near a kindergarten today. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Ps receive discount and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local dealer, but they repair, so when the need arrives, don't hesitate to call conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: collision on the tracks in San Bruno. A southbound cow train with passengers on board. It was on the track for a project.
There are watchmen on site that are communicating with dispatch, but ultimately it is not yet clear where the breakdown took place.
Caltrain's Dan Lieberman. 4 people taken to the hospital, 9 others treated at the scene, no one with life-threatening injuries. A mummified body found by construction crews inside a convention center in Oakland.
And they were taking down a wall, and he was discovered behind some drywall, some flashing within the wall.
When Police Lieutenant Frederick Shabby says it looks like the body had been there for 5 years. They think the victim fell from the ceiling of the auditorium, falling into a narrow space. Lori Smith's embattled tenure as sheriff of Santa Clara County coming to an end when her term ends in January. She's been sheriff since 1998. There have been calls for her resignation over allegations of corruption and jail mismanagement. Seasonal temperatures, dry conditions for much of the state this weekend. Next week, Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
Aren't these all charitable donations?
At Magda's Tax Prep, every person counts.
I'd rather not have to file for an extension.
She needs new auditors to maximize returns on her family time.
On itemized deductions. Can someone help with these 1099s?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You can unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 8338-ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com. Get started.
Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS Consumer Access. Number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Joliet, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, Imperial County prominently mentioned in the State of the State address. Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia's lithium recovery opportunity was at the forefront of the arrest. Garcia stated, as the author of the legislation, that establishing the Lithium Valley Commission and as the chair of the Assembly Select Committee on California's lithium economy, he was excited at the momentum and attention the region had generated from the governor, President Biden, and across the globe. The assemblyman says now the region must follow all the hype with an equally significant focus on community engagement and policy action to protect local interests. In other local news, Imperial leads the state in COVID-19 vaccination rate. Here's more on the story.
93% of the residents in Imperial County are vaccinated. That is the highest percentage rate in the state of California. Of all the counties, the information was released by the County Public Health Department Thursday morning. Officials attribute the high percentage rate to the downward trend of active COVID-19 cases in Imperial County. According to the new numbers, there are currently 236 active cases in the county. That is down from 277 active cases reported on Tuesday. All the other COVID numbers remain the same. There are 25 COVID-positive patients hospitalized in the county. 11 of them are in intensive care. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Coming up to news time, 7:43.
Here's what they're saying of those promoters. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thanks, dude.
I've known you as a visionary. This is our newest Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in Southern California. The third one up here. It joins the family. I can tell you personally, this will be one of the top Quick Lanes in the nation. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. Come on down and do this. And remember, if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money, and it's just that easy.
Visit the brand new El Centro Quick Lane Auto Center at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Continuing with more local news, a CBP officer is convicted in federal court. George Gale explains.
Marcos Valenzuela was charged with using unreasonable force and obstructing justice. He was working at the Kxo at the time that the offense occurred. Federal judge reached their verdict. The federal jury reached their verdict on Wednesday. It said Valenzuela had used unreasonable force on an individual who had applied for admission to the United States from Mexico. Evidence at the trial included a surveillance video and witness testimony. It occurred at the Kxo West Port of Entry on August 16 to 19. Venezuela could face up to 10 years in prison and be fined up to $250,000. Sentencing has been set for July 8th. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
In more local news, this evening, the California Midwinter Fair will open its gates at 5 p.m. Items of interest will be the small animal auction at 6, the Susie Hayner hypnotist show at 7, and a Billy Idol tribute at 8:30, along again with Susie Hayner, the hypnotist. 2 more shows, 8:30 and 10 p.m. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, now with 3 locations in the Imperial Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
California, the future should be built for everyone. We made the 2021 Ford F-150 even smarter and more built for new ideas anywhere with an available ProPower onboard generator and a new interior designed to keep you connected. Plus, the newest generation of Sync to keep you at the forefront of the latest and greatest tech. This is a new generation of F-Series, the best-selling truck for 45 years, and it's only the beginning. We want your trade. Head in today to get 0% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2021 Ford F-150. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers, where the future comes standard. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% for 60 at $16.67 per month per 1,000 finance, regardless of down payment. Excludes Raptor. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 4/4/2022. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Based on 1977 through 2021 CY total sales.
Is page 2 of the local news and weather, and it's all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland. Open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and is diner and open every day until 3 p.m.
Continuing with more local news, a deported felon arrested trying to re-enter the United States. Here's more on that story.
Border Patrol agents in Kxo made the arrest Tuesday morning. Agents found a group of 6 undocumented individuals who had entered the country illegally. They were found about 1.5 miles north of the U.S.-Mexico border. They were taken to the El Centro station for processing. Records check revealed one of the individuals was a documented street gang member. A gang is known as the Fresno Bulldogs. The individual also had an extensive criminal and immigration history. He had been deported several times and arrested for illegal re-entry several times. The individual special processing. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Valley College spring semester is underway. It began on February the 14th. There was an expected boost in enrollment of more than 17% over the COVID-impacted spring of 2021 term. Many classes are still online, although the school says there are an increasing number of in-person classes. IVC's interim superintendent, President Leonard Johnson, says the IVC team has been working hard to overcome the enrollment drops that have impacted all of California's community colleges and many universities. Johnson says they have increased enrollment by 17.1% over the prior year. The original goal was a 5% increase. The headcount has increased by 390 students, or 5.7% over the prior year. Johnson attributes the increases to a fantastic team, hard work, great ideas, and great energy. The numbers could increase once state enrollment is added. A murder investigation continues. A person of interest is being sought. Here's more in this story.
62-year-old Mario Cepeda de la Torre suffered fatal stab wounds on February 26th. Incident occurred in the area of State and 4th Street. El Centro investigators are looking for a person of interest. They feel this person may have information surrounding the stabbing incident. They have published a photo of the person taken from a liquor store, a video. They say they are not the person as a suspect. They just want to speak with that person. Anyone with any information should contact the El Centro investigators at the El Centro Police Department. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says high pressure will build across the region over the next several days, with dry conditions under mostly clear skies likely lasting through most, if not all, of next week. After slightly below normal temperatures today, a warming trend over the weekend into early next week will push high temperatures to around 80 degrees by Sunday, before peaking between 85 and 90 degrees next Tuesday. Temperatures for the latter half of next week are expected to remain above normal, but fall off a bit from Tuesday's readings. 76 the high in the valley yesterday, 47 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 29 miles an hour last evening. Today will be sunny with a high near 73. North wind 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Tonight mostly clear with a low around 44. South wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 79. Light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 85. West wind 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. 58 degrees, 9% relative humidity, wind out of the north at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer. Oh, yeah? Why's that? I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone. So my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. I have 5G, even out here. Whoa. I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh, you know? Nice. So are you gonna learn to sing or dance or something? Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling? I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Only at 24 months with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required funding is due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
It's sports. by Pioneers Memorial District, affiliate of the Scripps Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major Baseball and the Players Association reached a new collective bargaining agreement yesterday. 26 of the 38 union leaders voted in favor of a 5-year CBA. The 30 team owners ratified the deal by unanimous. Meanwhile, NFL, Chicago Bears finding a trade that will send 6-time Pro Bowl defensive end Khalil Mack to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are expected to send a 22nd-round draft pick and 23 sixth-rounder to the Bears in return for the 31-year-old Mack.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family with all your healthcare needs. Let our dedicated physicians guide your journey to better health. Pioneers recognized has health centers and clinics throughout the valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to commence. We have service stations in Calexico and, of course, award-winning hospital. Pioneers. For more information on all of the services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action last night. The Nets whipped the 76ers 109-100. It was the Warriors over the Nuggets 113-2. Just up the road in Wells, Naomi Osaka made a winning return to the BNP Paribas. Riley Stevens 3-6, 6-1-2 in a first-round meeting of former major champions. And former Major League pitcher Odalis Perez died in an accident in the Dominican Republic. According to Perez's attorney, he appeared to fall from a ladder while he was alone at his house. The tender has spent 10 seasons in the major leagues, including 5 years with the Dodgers. And with the Dodgers, he earned his All-Star Game selection. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Russia said it could seize the assets of Western companies that have suspended operations in that country. Sanctions have hit most of Russia's financial sector, including its central bank, trashed the Russian currency, and are likely to trigger a sovereign debt default and deep recession. There may be more to come. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said yesterday that Russian economy will be devastated as a consequence of existing Western sanctions, but we continue to consider further steps we take. Meanwhile, Chinese tech stocks plunged after U.S. authorities named companies for potential delisting. The names cited by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission yesterday are fast food company Yum China Holdings, tech firm ACM Research, biotech group Belgian, Zai Lab, as well as pharmaceutical company HUTCHMED. But big tech stocks also fell because investors are concerned that more companies might be added to the U.S. regulators list. Alibaba fell more than 5% in trading on the Hong Kong markets. U.S. markets right now are mixed. The Dow up 255 points. The S&P 500 up 14. The NASDAQ off 28. Meanwhile, gold down $18.70 an ounce. Oil up $2.43 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 73, north wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 44, south wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 79, light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. We have 58 degrees downtown, 10% relative humidity, wind out of the north at 5 to 15 miles an hour. And your border waits, it's an hour downtown, no waiting sentry, 30 minutes pedestrian, 45 minutes Eastport, 10 minutes Sentry, 45 minutes Ready Lane. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
The best oldies on the radio. Well, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
This is CBS News on the Hour. Original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. The United States has just expanded sanctions against Russia. President Biden saying moments ago this bans future American investments, Russian vodka and seafood, and targets more individuals.
This is going to make it harder for Russia to do business with the United States. And doing it in unison with other nations to make up half of the global economy will be another crushing blow to the Russian economy, suffering very badly from our sanctions.
Russian forces have expanded their military push in Ukraine. CBS's Steve Futterman at Poland's border with the country.
The besieged port city of Mariupol is now surrounded. This, according to Russian military officials. The situation is dire. The city's been cut off for days. There's no power, little if any food. Stores have been looted. People are fighting on the streets. Near the capital, the massive convoy outside the city has been redeployed. That could be a long-anticipated move to the capital. And overnight, Russia expanded the war, targeting several Western Ukrainians for the first time.
On her swing through Europe, Vice President Harris is in Romania with words of assurance about Ukrainian refugees.
We stand together, Romania and the United States, in ensuring that we will do all that is required to put resources into the humanitarian piece of this.
The U.S. and South Korea say North Korea has tested parts of its biggest intercontinental ballistic missile in 2 recent launches. Asia correspondent Elizabeth Palmer.
North Korea had said the launches, 2 in the past 2 weeks, were to help develop satellites. But U.S. intelligence believes they were really to test components for a much larger weapon, the gigantic Hwasong-17, designed to reach anywhere in the continental United States.
The highest court in Texas has just blocked a challenge by clinics to a state law that bans most abortions. Storm packing snow, rain, and wind continuing to gather steam. It's going to millions. WCBS meteorologist Craig.
Advisories in effect for the northern plains and the northern Rockies. Wind chills are between -10 and -30, and it's even in the 20s all the way down into central sections of Texas.
Tomorrow, that storm system will smack the East Coast. Well, baseball fans are an excited bunch. The big, long lockout is over. It won't be long before players are back on the field.
Everyone's very excited and ready to go, and it's been a long winter.
I'm not driving. Gas too high. Give me at least baseball.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 248 points. The S&P is up 10. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Why let those dishes pile up? Dawn Dish Spray cleans them super fast. Just spray like a rinse. If you're taking a nap, clean those bottles in a snap. Just spray like a rinse. Dawn Dish Spray is the spray for your dishes. Moving mess in a blender, clean it easy, can't better. Spray like a rinse. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. How's it work again? Just spray like a rinse.
Gentlemen, now you can find the best brands and fits for you without even trying. Just follow these easy instructions. Step 1, shop a personalized store that does all the work for you by customizing a selection for your taste and body. Step 2, level up your closet with the best brands and fits with little to no effort. Not trying has never looked so good. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so you.
There's sadness today on Sesame Street.
Emilio Delgado, who played Luis, the fix-it shop owner on Sesame Street for 45 years, has died.
This clock that I've been fixing is about to strike 5 any second now.
Luis and his on-screen squeeze Maria delighted young viewers and the Count when they got married on the show in 1988.
It's Luis's wedding day, bringing my bats.
A statement from the show says Delgado set a record for the longest-running role for a Mexican-American in a TV series. His wife says he had multiple myeloma. Emilio Delgado was 81. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
For the last 40 years, Kathy Delaney Smith has been the head women's basketball coach at Harvard. She's retiring after this season with a record 630 Ivy League wins, 11 conference titles, and 6 trips to the NCAA tournament. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
No child in Imperial County should go hungry. This is Jean Oswald for the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Living in a food insecure home makes it difficult for children to perform efficiently in school and to face the challenges of being a child. I urge you to help these kids. Donate to the Food Bank's backpack program. Recipients are children who rely on school meals and risk going hungry on weekends when they're away from school. The Ivy Food Bank backpack program. Donate online at ivyfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Be a lawyer. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Everybody's talking about you.
Carroll Buckley.
You're the talk of the town.